worse. But one fateful day at school, the drama from one of our roast sessions didn't just stay in the lunchroom. I guess I eventually got my answer as to what happens when you push someone low enough. I just didn't like what it meant. Good afternoon, students. Sadly, I made the mistake of expecting more from you. Due to, as you call it, a roasting session, one of your classmates have been stabbed and is in the emergency room. The police are in the building and we are conducting an ongoing investigation. Don't say anything. Anyone who was at the lunch table during this incident will be gathered for questioning. And upon discovering that you had anything to do with this incident in the first place, you will be expelled. We will be coming around from classroom to gather suspects. Please comply. In that situation, I did what any other student would have done. Can I please use the bathroom? If we've got literal police officers coming around from classroom to classroom, I'm not trying to be there because all I did was watch the roasting sessions. It's not my fault this dude got hurt. But as I was going to the bathroom, I saw 2 police officers escorting a student to the principal's office. And this is a student that I've seen with the guy who got hurt several times this year. This at least makes me feel a little bit better because I only ever hang out with the guy who got hurt when I was at lunch. And you can sit down at the same lunch table as somebody. That doesn't necessarily make you friends, right? So there I am in the bathroom, just stalling for as much time as I possibly can because, bro, I'm not trying to get expelled. This is literally one of the best high schools on the south side of Chicago. My future's gonna be gone, and I'm gonna end up on the streets sucking dick. Deshante, can you come to the main office? I repeat, Deshante, can you come to the main office? I think you're about to get expelled, kid. Well, it's a good thing I'm already in the bathroom because I'm pretty sure that I just shit my pants. I go to the main office and right off the bat, the second I get there, I see Ty and Jason sitting down. Chances are higher and higher that I just got caught because these are 2 of the main guys who like to compete in the roasting sessions. So I sit down and I'm already trying my best to think my way out of this situation. I barely know the guy, so what am I doing here? The teacher asked me and Ty about it and I ended up panicking, so you're the reason that I'm here. Yeah, sorry for bringing your name into this. I don't even have time to process the betrayal that I feel because the principal walks up to us. You free. My office. Now. Now, when we get into his office, we've got 2 police officers there playing the intimidation game. And these guys do not look happy to be here. And I can relate to that because, honestly, I'm not happy to be here either. Reason being is, like I said many times before, I don't know this kid. So they started questioning us. They wanted to know who was there, how many people, what was said. And for the next 7 minutes, Ty and Jason are opening up to these guys like a bug. The only thing that I have to keep telling the police officers is, I don't know this kid. Would you describe either of those boys as violent? I'm not sure because I don't know them. Are any of those boys involved in gang activity outside the school? That's a good question. You'd have to ask a friend of theirs because I don't know them. Mr. Burnett, what do you know? Definitely not them. I know I'm being a smartass, but if I get expelled from school, I'm at least gonna get expelled putting up some kind of fight. Because it's honestly seeming like they want me to make up information that I don't have or admit to playing some role in this guy getting stabbed. Eventually, him and the police officers get so goddamn tired of asking me stupid questions and getting stupid answers from me. Go back to class, Mr. Burnett. We'll deal with you later. I don't hear anything for the rest of the day. After that, Ty and Jason eventually stopped coming to school, so I automatically assumed that these dudes got expelled. Fast forward like 2 weeks, not only does Ty and Jason still start coming back to school, but also the dude who got stabbed in the first place. Meaning the only one who got expelled was the person who did the stabbing, which made me think the principal and the police officers literally only put on this big old elaborate show just to make sure nobody ever played the game again. The tension is, well, when you're a black kid going to a predominantly white school, it can make you feel kind of at a place. You will immediately try and find yourself a Tyrone or a Jaquarius. Me, I found my friend Jamal. In the 3rd grade, we were allowed 30 minutes of computer time before lunch. Now, most other kids were playing games like Electric Man or watching videos online, but me and Jamal, we usually sat next to each other having drawing contests on the computer, using nothing more than the mouse. But the drawing program that we used was nothing special. In fact, it only had like 4 fucking tools in total. The drawing tool, the erase tool, the coloring tool, and our favorite, the dynamite tool. But the reason that we loved using the dynamite tool is when you clicked it, this really cool animation of an explosion would happen and it would delete your entire drawing. And being little boys at this age, we obviously had a small piece of us that wanted to see the world burn, so we loved it, man. Like, destroying something after putting so much time into creating it, it sounds like a bad thing, but it's really fucking cool. So we would go down to the computer lab and do this every single day, but of course being 2 boys, you can only do something so long before you're thinking, let's raised the stakes. Why? Because when you're a kid, you think, if we're not risking getting in trouble, are we actually even having fun? So one day in class, he says to me, hey, Chubb, when we get to the computers, I got something different for us to do. Okay, well, what is it? Look, I can't tell you all that right now, man. The pale ones are listening. That's what he called white people. So when we finished all of our classwork, by which I mean he cheated off me, the teacher took us down to the library. And the whole time, I'm thinking, what the fuck does he have in store? Because I've gotten in trouble hanging out with Jamal numerous times. But I never stopped doing it because he was fun. And that's just about the only requirement it takes to be somebody's friend when you're a kid. So we go to the computers, and mine is working, but like, not really. Crap, I think I got one of the slow ones. Never mind that, bruh. Today, we're gonna blow this. That's when he pulls out a magazine that he brought from his dad's stash. Now, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like a porn magazine or anything like that, but it was definitely more skin and more ass than I was used to seeing at that age. You're kidding, right? We can't draw that in the middle of the library. They don't even be watching us the whole time. And if they do, we could just dynamite that shit, bro. So he gets to drawing, and I get to drawing, and me and my mouse are giving it to this girl. I am taking my sweet time on this picture. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, partially it's because my computer is just moving really fucking slow for some reason, but we're giving it to her all the same. I am accepting no excuses. One, it's because I'm competitive, and two, it's because we both agreed that whoever couldn't draw her the best is gay. Look, we were just kids. That's how we had competitions. Now, before you judge us too harshly, neither one of us had a problem with gay people. Think about it. You know how in movies and people say, oh,